How's it going, everyone? It's Jeremy J. Namaste and good morning. About 5.5 hours of sleep last night. Woke up once and then woke up again about 6:30, and I've been up since. So I still have some work to do on my sleep. And Dido's saying hello as usual. This video is about belief. Belief is a very powerful thing. I've seen belief make people stave off death, prevent their bodies from dying. I've seen belief cause people to die. So belief has worked both ways for life preservation and for death. I have seen belief create businesses and foundations and help people fulfill their imagination into reality. I have seen belief do many great and terrible things in my life, and I have seen the effects over the course of history of what belief can do. Belief built pyramids. Belief helped kick off the Industrial Revolution. The knowledge and the skills and the belief to put that into action to make it so. I've seen belief cause myself to continue to try again and again and again and again and again on my path of growth and discovery to try and find true and lasting love, when all reason should say I should give up by now. But it is my belief that there's a great purpose for everything that has happened. It is that belief. When you don't have a science book, when you don't have anything except really your own intuition and gut instinct to really assess what's going on, that's the true power of belief. Because when you're in a situation where all you have is your gut instinct and your intuition and what your heart is telling you about something, belief is all you've got. And it's important to always check that belief with reality and try to ground it in reality. But sometimes there's things so significant that belief becomes the last line of defense, that things happen for a specific reason, for the future ahead. I have seen belief help me stave off death, especially in 2018, when I should have been crippled and bedridden for life and most likely died in very early death. Belief helped me cure an incurable disease and now get my body in the healthiest physical shape it's ever been. Belief will also help me get my body in the strongest emotional and spiritual and intellectual state it has ever been. Right now, my body, emotionally, spiritually, is not doing the greatest it ever has. But I have the belief that constant work inwardly, constant love inwardly, no matter what, for myself, and truly loving and valuing myself and Daito is what will make it so. Belief is powerful. With belief, we can believe anything that people tell us and happens to us. We can choose to believe it or not. And if we choose to believe something, we can make it so in our lives. And the big question I have and I wonder is there a power greater than belief, that even if we choose to believe something in our mind and body, is there greater truth and power that supersedes that belief and has truth beyond whatever we decide to believe? That's a question I'm pondering right now. Like, is there a grand life after death. No matter what I believe, when I die, something's going to happen. And if it's true that I'm going to move on to some kind of afterlife, then, and I believe that it's not there, then there's a conflict of reality. Belief and conflict of reality right there is a good example. And who knows, maybe it is what we believe that happens when we die. Our brain and energy just creates that reality according to what we believe. That could also be true. But I ask that question, is there a greater truth than what any of us believe that is reality? And in my life, I have found that to be very so, actually. I believe many different things about people and situations, and usually I get it wrong. In fact, most of the time I get it wrong without truly communicating and having a deep conversation and deep dive into the situation. If I'm left up to my own mind to try to figure things out, my mind goes wild and it creates random stories and situations, and they're not grounded in reality. The only way you can truly get grounded in reality is to have very communicative conversations with people and get the truth from them, and hopefully that person is a truthful person when they're talking to you. So I'll end this video by saying belief is incredibly powerful, and belief helps us move to action in our lives, the belief about something and the way it is. And then I would argue and say there are greater truths in reality about life that go beyond our beliefs. And it is those greater truths and realities that often require digging a little deeper and questioning our own beliefs in order to come to a greater truth. Belief is not the end-all, be-all. Reality can challenge and overcome our beliefs, and in fact, that's a good thing to do. If I believe I can walk out in front of traffic and not be killed, maybe I'll get lucky a few times, but chances are I'm not going to get lucky. If I believe I can just swim underwater for an hour, that's not going to end very well. There are truths and laws about reality, and so I believe certain things and always try to ground it in reality with further light and knowledge. So always take your belief and continually learn and grow, and combine your beliefs with continual learning and self-development and improvement of yourself, so that you can build beliefs grounded in reality, and you can also build your vision and imagination for life, because sometimes you do have to have beliefs that are a little far-fetched and outside of what many will think reality in order to make it so. That's also needed. Belief, one of the most powerful things in the world, and just felt like sharing this with you. Namaste. We'll see you in the next video.